Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the. Oh, I've got noise coming out. That's interesting. Welcome to the Roll Up Pub Quiz 7th edition. Welcome along. If you haven't played it before, it's nice and easy. All you need to do is have a mobile phone ready and grab the link, which we're going to give you in a minute, and answer along. And we have got a couple of prizes this evening as well. Here are our prizes for this evening. We have got a first place £50 Amazon voucher. For the best team name, we're going to be giving out an animal-themed adult colouring book for our charity partner this week is a local animal charity. And we're also going to have a prize draw where you can win 6 quite delicious artisan crumpets from a local company called the Crumpetorium. Yes. So if you fancy being in it to win it, then make sure that you stick around for the next few minutes. We're going to show you the link where you can register your team and we'll get cracking. In the meantime, if you would like to give a bit of money to our charity partners today, that is Hallswood Animal Sanctuary. We've actually already raised £100 today already, which is incredible. And we've only had it live for like half an hour or so, and people have already been adding money. So thank you so much to everyone that's already donated. I'd love to just see if we can hit that £250 target again. We actually raised £270 last time for our chosen charity, and again, thank you so much to everybody for donating. It always is really appreciated, and I know that it's very difficult at the moment, but it's particularly difficult for all those charities that just don't have access to the same funds that they would do normally. And so every little helps at the moment in particular. So again, thank you very much for all your support over the last few months. I can tell you that over the last couple of months, we've actually raised way over £1,500 now for various local charities, which is just so awesome. And, we just couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much to everybody who's donated. Please keep coming along and keep enjoying the quiz, and keep donating as well to these wonderful charities. I'll tell you a little bit more about Hallswood a bit later on. In the meantime, I am now going to show you the link to get started. So you will need to go to kahoot.it on your mobile phone or your desktop or laptop device. Just go to Kahoot, that's kahoot.it, or you can use the Kahoot app as well. And then just enter the game pin, which is 236462. That's 236462. And once you're done, you should be able to pop in your team name and who's on your team. Remember, the best team name will win that prize tonight as well, so get your thinking caps on. Okay, I'm going to give you a few minutes to get registered, and then we will see you in a few minutes. Okay, ladies and gents, just a few more minutes and we'll get started. Just a little reminder that you can obviously donate at our URL tonight, which is bit.ly/rollupquiz7. All the proceeds for this evening are going to go to Hallswood Animal Sanctuary. Hallswood is a slightly lesser known sanctuary in the area. They were founded in 1996 in a village outside of Norwich in Norfolk, and they aren't a rehoming centre, they're a sanctuary, so they give sanctuary to young animals and those that just need help. They don't tend to take in domestic animals, mainly because they don't rehome, but they have a no-kill policy. They they look after thousands of animals and birds over the years, and they're an incredible little charity. And please do give generously. We're aiming to raise £250. I can see that we've actually raised over 100 already, so we're nearly halfway hitting the target, which is incredible. So thank you so much so far to everybody that has donated. If you do just have a second, just head over to bit.ly/rollupquiz7 while you wait. You've got about 5 more minutes before we start the quiz. There's going to be 6 rounds again this evening, plus our special bonus round. The first 2 rounds, we're going to have a break, and then another 2 rounds, one more break, before we go into the last 2 rounds and our bonus. We also have several prizes up for grabs this evening. We've got a £50 Amazon voucher for the first place winners. You will get points for the faster that you answer the questions, and obviously if you get the questions right. We also have 2 independent adjudicators standing by to give me their decision on the best team name this evening as well. And we have a random prize draw to win 6 incredible artisan crumpets from the Crumpetorium, with a choice of flavours, including things like Nutella flavoured crumpets. Awesome. So, all you need to do is hang around until the end of the game, and we'll draw that prize at the end. So until then, please just head over to that link, so bit.ly/rollupquiz7 to donate, and I will be back in just a few minutes' time, and we'll get cracking. Just want to double check that we're not still getting the echo as well, so if you could just let me know if you're still hearing an echo or not, that would be great, but I think I've solved it now. Alrighty, ladies and gents, so just 60 more seconds and we're going to get cracking. I hope you have poured yourself a glass of something delicious and you're ready for a couple of hours of quizzing action. So we've got 6 rounds for you, 2 rounds, going to have a little break after those 2, another 2 rounds, another little break before our final 2 rounds and our special bonus quiz tonight, which has wrecked my search history. We are collecting donations for this little charity this evening, the Hallswood Animal Sanctuary, based in Norfolk. We're already at 155. I'd love to just hit that last £95. So if you do have a couple of quid rattling around in your wallet, then please do just head over to bit.ly/rollupquiz7 and give as generously as you can. I'd love to see if we can hit that target for this evening. We've got a couple of prizes for tonight as well. We have got a first place £50 Amazon voucher. The best team name is going to win an animal themed adult colouring book. Themed obviously with our charity for this evening. And our prize draw is 6 artisan crumpets from the Crumpetorium, which it looks like one of our teams definitely wants to win, as they've literally named their team after it. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, 30 more seconds and we'll get cracking. As always, I'm looking for pictures as well of you and your buddies on your chats and your foods and bits and pieces. So send in pictures of you, your platters, your cocktails, your mates all crammed around a Zoom call link. However you were enjoying your Friday night this week, I'd love to see it. So if you're on Discord, then feel free to chuck a picture into Discord. If you're not, then you can always head over to Twitter and just at us, at Join Rollup. That is at Join Rollup, and send over a picture, and I'd love to show it on the show a bit later on. For now, however, I think it's time we get started. So our first round tonight is a news round. It is just stuff that's been in the news that I found that's been quite interesting. You're going to have 30 seconds to answer each question, and it's multiple choice. All you've got to do is hit the right answer. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the quiz. Let's go. Let's do this. That's a really low resolution image. Question 1. Who flew to Greece via Bulgaria, subverting flight restrictions to get to their villa this week? Was it Ed Balls, Stanley Johnson, Jacob Rees-Mogg, or Nadine Dorries? Yes, one rule for them and another rule for everyone that doesn't own a second home in Greece. And let's see what that's done to the scores. So we can see Pinky and the Brains got in there with the fastest fingers. So they have the top score at 992. Here for Crumpets, 987 points, tying with Quiz Witty, which is a good team name. And We Was Robbed, who I think is still bitter about last fortnight's quiz. Question 2. What brand launched a controversial new period advertisement this week? Was it Dove, Tenor, Bodyform, or Tampax? I'm surprised you've not all seen the adverts, but yes, it's the Womb of Stories, as they call it. It is on YouTube, so go and check it out. It's a very interesting and provocative advert, as you can imagine from Bodyform. And there we go. Change at the top there. Crumpet Shop Boys, very nice. In the top place, Emilio Quizteves in second, and BBBBBB, which I guess is all the bees. Oh, bees! Because bees, I see. Yes, it's our bees team, of course. In third place. Question 3. What unusual product did NASA launch recently? I think it was actually last week. Was it a perfume, a range of sandwiches, a drone, or a pair of home space boots? Yeah, it was a perfume. It's called Eau de Space, and interestingly, NASA actually developed it many years ago to train astronauts on what space smells like, so they didn't freak out and think they were smelling anything wrong with the spaceship when they sort of opened airlocks and stuff. And they've actually now developed it into a perfume that you will soon be able to buy. So if you want to smell like space, you will soon be able to do so. And let's see who knew the answers to that one. Yeah, Crumpet Shop Boys did know that, and that's kept them in that top position. Emilio Quizteves, you've got all 3 questions right. Very nice. You're in that second place. And Quiz Witty, which is it's definitely my favourite name. I don't know if it will be our judges, but are in third place. Only 10 points between you and the next team, though. Number 4. Which of the following are allowed to open their doors tomorrow? Hairdressers, nail bars, massage parlours, or skating rinks? Yes, of course, the answer is hairdressers. I mean, look, I cannot wait, to be perfectly honest. It has been far too long. I am desperate for hairdressers to open. And yes, tomorrow, hairdressers are allowed to open their doors, but not nail bars or massage parlours. And interestingly, skating rinks are also not allowed to open. Not entirely sure why, but there you go. I'm sure somebody knows something that the rest of us don't. Media Quizteves, that means that you've taken the first place there. And Quiz Witty in second, and Here for Crumpets, you're here for third place. 5th question. Which of these menu items are coming back to McDonald's next week? McRib, hot chocolate, half pounder, or the bacon and cheese bagel? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of us would prefer it was the McRib, but no, hot chocolate is coming back next week. Apparently, McDonald's are running a much reduced menu over the last few weeks while they reopen, and apparently next week you will also be able to get milkshakes, mayo chicken, the bacon mayo chicken, hot chocolate, bacon double cheeseburgers, and a Happy Meal organic milk, which is very good to know. Here for Crumpets seem to know what's going on. Question 6. After having murdered hot tea, which British dish is this awful American woman but now butchering on TikTok?
Hey guys,
I'm going to show you the video.
A lot of questions after my last video, and everyone wanted to see me make hot tea or British tea, so today we are going to make tea. So fill our mug with water, put it in the microwave, set it for a minute, pour the milk in.
Yes, after she decided to completely murder tea, which was possibly one of the most depraved things that any of us British people have ever seen on YouTube, she has now decided to murder beans on toast, which she decided the way that you make beans on toast is by getting a bit of bread. You put your beans raw in the middle of them and put them into the microwave with cheese. And honestly, I don't think I've actually ever wanted to murder anyone more than this woman. Who saw that monstrosity? Yeah, Emilia Quiztevez did, as well as Quizwitty, still in that third place as well. Here for Crumpets, that does knock you down one more spot. Question 7. Which of these products has recently gone vegan with a new recipe? Is it Dairy Milk, Jammy Dodgers, Kit Kat, or Oreo? Yes, the correct answer was Jammy Dodgers. There are unfortunately still no vegan Oreos available, but as a vegan you can, well, very, very soon pick up Jammy Dodgers and be able to eat them with no trouble. And let's see. Wow, this is lots of change here in the leaderboard this early on. So Emilia Quiztevez holding that top spot and still about 900 points away. So there's not much in it. Quizwitty taking that second spot again, and all the bees in third place. Let's have a look at question 8. There's one more clap for carers this Sunday to celebrate the NHS's birthday, but how old will it be? Is it going to be 52, 62, 72, or 82 years old? Very good. Very good indeed, yes. The NHS, our beloved NHS, which is definitely not going to be torn apart by cuts or anything, is 72 years young, which has mean the Bees has taken that second position. Question 9 of our first round. In Louisiana, a man faces charges this week after doing what in a sporting goods store? Was he eating bait from tins, skiing down a flight of stairs, fishing for other customers with the fishing lines, or swimming in a fish tank? Yeah, there's a mixed response there. Eating bait from tins. No, the man decided to strip off and just jumped into a fish tank with his trunks on. I think they were filming it for a TikTok because they thought it'd be funny. And yep, they actually they couldn't grab him, but he ran out of the fish tank. Of course, it was all caught on camera and presumably TikTok. Takes all sorts. You kind of expect that from Florida rather than Louisiana, but there you go. We was robbed. Wow, that is a massive jump there, right up into that second spot, and just knocks Bees down into third place. Question 10, that's the last question of our first round. Kellogg's have launched a new flavour cereal in Korea. What flavour is it? Is it cheese, onion, milk, or potato flavoured? Tell you what, folks, it is all happening in 2020, isn't it? Coronavirus, racism, onion-flavoured cereal. It's all kicking off. Yeah, that has put, at the end of our first round, Emilio Quizteves in first place. We Was Robbed, you're in second. And Pinky and the Brains, you have pushed yourselves up into third position. That's not a bad start at all. Here for Crumpets, that's put you into fourth. And Bees, you've just slipped down into that fifth position. Should we have a quick look at the leaderboard and see where all of our teams are and how you're doing? I think we've got 10 teams in tonight. Yeah, we do. I think one of them managed to drop off quite early. So here we go. So after fifth place, we have Quizwitty in sixth place, Crumpet Shook Boys in seventh, Patrol Pump in eighth, Quizicality in ninth place, and Wounded Knee right in 10th place. Right, so well done to all our teams for that quite spectacular first round. Right, before we head straight on into our second round, just a quick reminder that we're collecting a few pennies for Hallswood Animal Sanctuary tonight. If you would like to donate, then please do. You've got a few minutes now, so just go to bit.ly/rollupquiz7. Any money at all is massively appreciated. We are less than £100 away from the £250 target. It'd be lovely to see if we can hit that again this evening. Hallswood are a brilliant little animal sanctuary based in Norfolk, and it'd be nice to just see if we can support again another small charity. It's a really difficult time for everybody, but particularly for those charities that are just not front of mind at the moment. We need to give them all the support we can. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated so far. All right. Should we have a look at round two? Round two is one of our favourites. It's an initial letter link round. The first 9 questions are going to be your standard 30-second type in your answer questions. The last question of this round, the 10th one, will be an anagram of the first letters of the first words in the previous 9 answers. So if you keep track of all of the first letters of the first words in the answers for the next few rounds, they will be an anagram for the 10th answer. So if you've got a pen and paper handy, that might be quite useful. Obviously, you can have a guess. I'm still going to give you the question at the end as well for the 10th one. So if you do miss a letter, don't worry too much. But yeah, let's have a go at question at our round 2. Question 1 in round 2 then. Which alcoholic drink is named after a town in Mexico which is native to the blue agave plant used to make it? Interesting answers there. Blue Mexican Place is not the correct answer. It is, of course, tequila. And that... Oh, We Was Robbed has taken the first spot. Not many points in it, but that's a good switch at the top there. Question 2 of our second round. Which country in Africa is closer to being the shape of a rectangle than any other country in the world? Let's see what answers we've got this time round. Some good guesses there, but no, the correct answer, of course, is Egypt. Egypt is very, very close, apparently, to being a rectangle. And no teams in the top 5 managed to get that one right, which means there's been no move. But Quizicality V2 may well make themselves up onto that leaderboard very soon. Question 3 in our round 2. What word for someone who shoots from a hiding place, especially at long range, originated in the 18th century in British India, where it referred to shooting a particular type of wading bird that was difficult to hunt? Lots of very rapid answers in there. Looks like everybody has got that one right. Yes, of course it is a sniper. That's another big switch at the top there. So Quizzicality V2 with your streak. That's put you straight up into third position from not even being on the leaderboard. Question 4. What number is sometimes referred to as doctor's orders in bingo? Again, good guesses in here. I have no idea about bingo, but yes, the correct answer is 9. I actually have absolutely no idea why it's called that, and I probably should have looked that up. But there you go. Melia Quiztevez knew the answer, and that's put them into top place. And that's the main thing. Question 5 of our second round. Which TV soap opera is set in a fictional town in the West Midlands called Leatherbridge? Yeah, it's Doctors. Doctors is the correct answer. Never seen it, but that's where it's set. So yeah, we was robbed. Doing very well and switching back into that top spot. It's nice to see Here for Crumpets back in that 4th position as well. Question 6 in our second round. Also the first name of a professor in the Harry Potter novels. Who is the Roman goddess of wisdom? I don't know. No, it's Minerva. Minerva is the right answer, yeah. No change. No change at the top there. We Was Robbed has got 4 right answers in a row. That's pretty good. Question 7, round 2. Which French word meaning jewel is used in English to mean small but attractive? Little bit of a tricky one, that, I think. But let's see what answers you've got. Gem's a nice answer. Bijou. Bijou, I think, is probably my favourite answer. It's it's spelt bijou. 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 Oh, I'm going to be atted so much for that one, I just know. Crumpet Shop Boys up into 1st place. Bees, or BBBBBB, is in 5th place. Very nice. Question 8. Which fictional bear often boasts that he is smarter than the average bear? Let's see what we've got. Winnie the Pooh's a good try. No, it was the other one. It's Yogi Bear. Yes, smarter than your average bear is Yogi. Here 4 crumpets. That's put you back into 4th place. Okay. Question 9 of our round 2. Which real-life person did Michael Sheard play in the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? So, which real-life person did he play? It was not President Bush. Adolf Hitler. Yeah, he played Adolf Hitler. Quizicality V2, that has knocked Emilio Quiztevez down 1 spot. You're back in that 2nd place. Okay, we're now on the last question of our 2nd round before we have a quick break. This last question, remember, the first letters of the first words of the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the answer to this question, which is: what 3-word phrase is the title of both a well-known 1986 film and a well-known song that topped the UK charts when it was re-released in 1987? Now you've had a little bit of time on that one because that was quite tricky. Stand by me. Yeah. Well done to the 3 teams that got that one right. No change on the leaderboard though. It's very, very close at the top here. So the top 3 teams, we was robbed at 13,499, are less than 200 points from the 2nd place, Quizicality V2, who are less than 100 points from Emilio Quiztevez at 13,272. So it's very, very close at the top there. Crumpet Shop Boys are still holding firm in that 4th spot. And we've got here 4 crumpets. It's very crumpety here in the top at 5th place as well. And let's just have a quick look at the leaderboard as well. And just give that a little refresh and see what's happening at the top. We've got Pinky and the Brains in 6th place. Quizwitty in 7th. Bees, or BB at 8th place. Patrol Pump in 9th. And Wounded Knee still bringing up the rear in 10th place. Right, so we're going to go to a quick break. Before we do, let's just have a quick look at that donation. So we're at £165. Please just head along to bit.ly/rollupquiz7 in the break and pop a few pennies in the pot. It would be really appreciated, and let's just see if we can nudge that number over the £250 target. Remember, we still do have those prizes to play for. So the first place tonight is a £50 Amazon voucher sponsored by us at the User Story. The best team name, which has been judged now, and I'll reveal all a bit later on in our second break, will go to the best team name as judged by our independent adjudicating team. They will win an animal-themed adult colouring book, of course, topical because of our charity partners this time. And we will have a randomised prize draw at the end of tonight as well to win 6 beautiful artisan crumpets from the Crumpetorium. In the meantime, however, I am going to leave you with a question while you go and recharge your glasses and have a little pee. So the question is... Oh, where are we? You got 4 minutes. What are your big plans this weekend? Clearly, lockdown is like almost over, kind of, something like that. And you can now go out and do some stuff. So what are you planning for this weekend? Pub? Yeah, jot down your answer and we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I think we're a minute away from restarting, so let's have a look at the answers that you've got while I pour myself a nice glass of wine. Aldi's best. Doug's birthday barbecue. Visit the dump. That is one hell of a weekend. I can't wait to read about it in heat. Avoid the pub. Not going to the pub. Probably wise. Probably wise. I don't think the British have the best track record of behaving themselves around alcohol. F1 and Trackmania. Good shout. Barbecue and beers. Roast dinner. And zoo. Yes, zoos, of course, are reopening, and they're in trouble at the moment because they, not getting the funding. It'd be quite nice to get out and go and see some animals. Yeah. So I've read some really interesting stuff in the news about animals in zoos because all their behaviour's changed while the people haven't been there. It's been really interesting. So yes, I wonder what they'll do when all the humans come back. Let's get on with question 1 of our third round. Health and fitness. In the UK, a traffic light labelling system is commonly used where the amount of calories, fat, saturated fat, sugar, and what else are displayed on the front of prepackaged food and drinks. Yes, the last one, of course, for you foodie freaks on there is salt. So yes, calories, fat, saturated fat, sugar, and salt are all on display on the traffic lights. Pinky and the Brains. That's put you back into the leaderboard. Let's have a look at question 2 now. With around 2.5 million subscribers, who runs a YouTube channel called The Body Coach TV? Yes, I can't really allow the E, I'm afraid. It's Joe Wicks. Joe Wicks is the right answer. And that has just knocked Pinky and the Brains down, and Quiz Witty, you're back on that leaderboard in 5th place. Question 3. An Ironman triathlon consists of a 2.4 mile swim, a 112 mile cycle, and a run of just over how many miles? See what you've got. The correct answer, of course, is 26. Yes, those Iron Men's and presumably Iron Women's are pretty hardy to be doing 2.5 swimming, 112 mile cycling, and then a 26 mile run. It's the same distance, of course, as a marathon. So yeah, those teams, no change at all on the leaderboard, but Crumb Pet Shop Boys didn't get that answer right, which means Quiz Witty is creeping up on that 4th place. Question 4. Which Hollywood actress released an exercise video in 1982 that was at one point the best-selling VHS video of all time? Hey, I was born in 86. It doesn't mean that you can't know these things. Jane Fonda, of course, is the right answer there. And yeah, lots of teams got that one right. No change on the leaderboard at all. Scores still very, very close in that top 3. Question 5. Which of the following is not taken into account when calculating someone's BMI? Is it weight, height, waist measurement, or age? Yeah, now the correct answer is waist measurement. Age is taken into account, but once you are over 20, they only look at the weight and height. under 20, your age actually does make a difference on your BMI. The only thing they never measure to calculate your BMI is your waist measurement. And so, Emilio Quiz Tevez, that's put you straight up into that top spot. We was robbed down into second place. Quizicality V2 in third. And Quiz Witty, that's just nudged you up into that fourth place. Question 6. What do the initials II stand for in the term HIIT training, or HIIT training? Oh no, not sure what happened there. I accidentally clicked a bit too quick. The answer, of course, is interval as the second one. Intensity is the first. So it's high intensity interval training. And Emilio Quiz Tevez, that's put you, yep, you're still in that first place. We was robbed in second and Quizicality in third. Question 7. The word yoga is a borrowed word from which language? So which language is the word yoga from? Some good guesses there. It is Sanskrit. Yes, Sanskrit is the correct answer there. And Quizicality V2, that's put you back into second, and Quiz Witty roaring up into third place there. Patrol Pump, that's 7 correct answers in a row. You must be very, very close to the leaderboard now. Question 8. Which celebrity chef began a campaign called Feed Me Better, which aimed to introduce school children to healthier food? Yes, Jamie Oliver, the man that single-handedly got rid of my beloved turkey Twizzlers. Yes, that was his campaign, Feed Me Better. Patrol Pump, there you go. So with your answer streak of 8 alongside Quiz Witty, you've managed to get yourself back onto that leaderboard. Very nice. Quiz Witty, again, answer streak of 8, but still not enough to push you back into that second place. You're only a couple of 100 points away from Quizicality, though. Question 9. According to UK guidelines, what is the recommended daily intake, calorie intake for women? Just looking for a number here. No, so if you're on a diet, you may choose a slightly lower amount, but yes, the recommended daily intake for women is 2,000. For men, it's 2,500, I think, because we're bigger for some reason. I don't know. Emilio Quiz Tevez still in that top spot. And let's have a look now at the 10th question in our third round, health and fitness, which is, which fitness program was created in the 1990s by Colombian dancer Alberto Perez when he forgot to bring his usual music to his aerobics class and used Latin dance music instead? Yeah, Zumba. Of course, it is Zumba. Which means... Oh, very fast answering there. Quizicality V2 and Quiz Witty taking the first and second spot and knocking Emilio Quiz Tevez down at the end of our round 3 into that third place. Okay, before we go on to our fourth round for this evening, just a quick check on how we're getting on with those donations. Looks like we've had another couple of quid in, so we're nearly there, nearly hitting our target. So if you haven't done already, just head along to bit.ly/rollupquiz7 and let's just see if we can raise that final few quid and get that £250 to Hallswood Animal Sanctuary. So if you've not done it yet, just see if you can do it before our next break. Before then, though, we have got one more round of quizzing action for you. Of course, there is all to play for because our first place is that £50 Amazon voucher sponsored by us at the User Story. The best team name, which I can confirm has been judged, will win the animal-themed adult. So I nearly said adult-themed animal colouring book, but that's nope, not good. Animal-themed adult colouring book, and our prize draw, of course, where you could win 6 very nice artisan crumpets from the Crumpetorium, which I'm reliably informed can be delivered nationwide, if you so wish to send your crumpets ahead of you. I don't know. Anyway, right, let's head to our fourth round. Our fourth round tonight is on our favourite beasts. It's on dogs. And I am going to show you 10 pictures. The first 5 are a little bit easier and the second 5 are a little bit more difficult. And all you need to do is tell me what the breed of dog is. So all you've got to do is identify the breed of dog. Here we go with our round 4. Question 1. What is this breed of dog? Very fast answering there. I'm not going to accept Golden Labrador because I didn't think of writing that in as a potential answer, but it was a Labrador. Give yourself a ethereal point for that one. Yeah, it was a Labrador. Patrol Pump. That's a streak of 11. Well done. And yeah, no other change in the top there. Our second breed for tonight. What's this breed of doggy? Slightly trickier, but it looks like everybody got that one right. That was a Yorkie, a Yorkshire Terrier. Any change at the top? No, everybody got that one right in a very similar time. Still not many points in it between Quizzicality and Quizwitty. Very, very close. Okay, let's have a look at our third dog breed. Another easy-ish one, this one. Let's see what we got. Oh, lots of good ideas there. It's an Airedale Terrier. An Airedale Terrier is the right answer. I did think of one misspelling, but it looks like everyone... Those 3 teams got that right. That was a big switch at the top there. Emilio Quiztevez clearly know their peaches. Quizzicality V2 in second place. Quizwitty in third. We Was Robbed, pushing themselves right up into that 4th spot. Should we have a look at the next little Poochington? What's this breed of pooch? It's very close. It wasn't a beagle, but it was a basset hound. Yeah, they're they do look quite similar actually, but yeah. Basset hound is the correct answer. We was robbed very quick in there to answer. Emilio Quistevez, again, clearly knowing their dogs. They're holding that top spot quite nicely. Let's have a look at our next pooch. What's this breed of dog? Again, it's just slightly trickier, but they have got a very distinctive sort of face and eyes, these ones. And yeah, you can tell from the gait that it's obviously a... yeah, there you go. It's terrier, but it is a bull terrier. Yeah. Okay, Emilio Quistevez holding that top spot very nicely. Quizzicality, you're in second place now. We was robbed, just knocked down to that third place. And Patrol Pump, yeah, nudging again their way up into fourth. And Quizwitty down one. Yeah, I mean, this it looks like dogs seem to be some people's special subject. I think it's going to get a little bit more tricky now. So these last five may be a little bit lesser known pooches. So let's see if... anyone gets these ones right. You're going to get double points for each of these you get right as well. So what is this breed of dog? Some very good guesses there. Irish Setter in there. A cute one. Yes, it is a cute one. It's a Weimaraner is the right answer. I tried to cover a few spellings there. But yeah, it's actually this one at the top, I think. Weimaraner is the correct answer. Again, massive changes at the top here. There's not many points in it, so there's lots of switching around here. But Emilio Quistevez, again, clearly they know their dogs. Patrol Pump in second place. And Crumpet Shop Boys, again, you nudged your way straight up into that fourth spot in our leaderboard tonight. Let's have a look at our next Doggington for double points. What is this breed of pooch? Again, a little bit trickier this one, but you can tell from the distinctive fluffy and the colour that it is yet another dog, very majestic. It's a Saluki. Saluki is the right answer. Well done to the 5 teams that got that one right. Again, massive switching at the top there. Crumpet Shop Boys into that 3rd place. We was robbed. You've managed to make your way back up into that 4th place. Let's have a look at our next dog. I think this one's going to be quite tricky. What is this breed of dog? So again, one of the slightly lesser known breeds here. Cross between 2 very well known breeds. Russian Mastiff's a good guess. Tibetan Mastiff's a good guess. Chow Chow's a good one. No, it was a Leonberger. Yes, a Leonberger. Emilio Quizteves got that one right. Well played. 11 correct answers in a row. Absolutely steaming ahead. Very well played. I think this is our 4th difficult dog. So what's this breed? Seeing as this is a dog round, if you do have your pooches with you, sat on the sofa with you perhaps, or you know, maybe they're out on a Zoom call with your buddies, just take a quick snap and send it in on Discord, or pop it in on at Join Rollup, and yeah, we might show off a couple of the dogs in the next break. So what is that breed? Again, another couple of good... Ghost dog, I liked that guess. That is a Borzoi. Yes, they look very much like a greyhound, but they're kind of floofy, and they got a very distinctive face. Yeah, lovely pooches, those. The top 4 teams seem to get that one right. I tell you what, Emilia Quizteves are flying ahead on this dog round. This clearly was written for them. Very impressive. We just have one more dog to show. So, yeah, get your phones out, take a little snap of your pooches, and do send it in on Discord, and we might show a couple. I've got a few dogs already by Discord, and 1 or 2 on Twitter. So yeah, send them in. Be nice to see what they're up to this evening. Question 10. What is this dog breed for double points? He looks straight out of the Magic Roundabout, doesn't he? Okay, let's see what you've got for this one. In need of haircut is correct. Appaloosa is a good guess. Commodore is a good guess. No, it's Lhasa Apso. Lhasa Apso is that dog. Very tricky spelling. Well done to the two teams that got that one right. That was a very tricky last one to end on. And Emilio Quiztevez got every single one of those dogs correct. Well done to that team. We was robbed. Again, you've managed to get that one right. You're holding hard in that fourth place and pushing out ahead in front of Quizzicality V2 as well. Crumb Pet Shop Boys sticking with that third spot for now. And Patrol Pump, you're still in that second place. We'll have a quick look at the leaderboard now before we go into a quick break. And we have got Quiz Witty in 6th place. Here for Crumpets in 7th. Or Bees in 8th place. Wounded Knee, you have come off of the last spot and you're now in 9th place. And Pinky and the Brains, you've now just hit that last place. Maybe we should have prizes in the future, I think, for last place. We'll see. I'll see what I can arrange. So yeah, well done to everybody for that round. That was a good one. I'm biased and I do like a Doge, but yeah, that was a good round, that one, yeah. Okay, we're going to have a quick break then for a couple of minutes. While we do that, first of all, do send in your pictures of your pooches. I'd love to see them, and we'll show a couple of pictures after the break. If you have a few pennies in your pocket that you would like to donate to see if we can reach that £250 target, it would be massively appreciated. Thank you so much to everybody that has donated already. We're at £185 so far, which is, again, incredible. So thank you so much to everybody for donating, and let's see if we can reach that £250 target for Hallswood Animal Sanctuary. Hallswood are still operating during lockdown, and they do desperately need all the help they can get. I believe it costs them around, because they have several locations. They've got places in Norwich, they've got places all over the county, and I believe they need around £2,500 a day to keep running. They need huge amounts of support and money to keep all of their animals that they're supporting fed and watered, medicated. So, please do give what you can, and let's see if we can support them and the animals while they're, perhaps not front of mind for most people. So yeah, if you could just give £5-10, do what you can, and let's see if we can hit that £250 target. Quick reminder of the prizes tonight as well. So we've got that first place £50 Amazon voucher. The best team name, which I'll reveal after the break, will win an animal-themed adult colouring book and the prize draw of our artisan crumpets this evening as well. In the meantime, we are going to run another little poll for a couple of minutes. Do make sure you send in your doggo pictures. But in the break, what I would like you to answer is, are you going back to an office once this is all over? So once this is all over and restrictions are lifted and all that kind of stuff, are you going to come back to an office or not? So you've got a few minutes to answer. Go and refill your glasses, have a nice pee-wee, and send in your pictures of your pooches. And we'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, ladies and gents, just a few more minutes and then we'll get started. While we're waiting, let's have a look at some of the pictures that have been sent in. I think some of these are a little bit old, but it's always nice to see a blank screen with no pictures on it. This happens every time. Well, while I'm trying to sort that out, why not just pop over to bit.ly/rollupquiz7 and just throw a few quid in the pot while I sort out these photos, and I should be right back. So we've got... I don't know who sent that one in, actually. Oh, it's Kristen Birch who sent that one in. That one is not a dog. That is a cat, but that is... who's that? Oh, I can't find who left that one in, but yeah. Oh, that one's Bodie. That's Bodie downstairs, who is the sausage stealer. Yes, there's a story there. That looks like... That's Dougie, who's clearly just finished his beer. Looks like we had a bit of a problem there. But yeah, again, another older Poochie. Oh, that's Matthew from Matt Cat, that one, I think. And there's Bodie again, with Laura downstairs on the sofa. Yeah. Very nice to see everyone's Pooches this evening. And it looks like we've just had another donation in as well. So again, we've got the rest of this evening, and of course, if you can't donate this evening or you'd like to donate later, then you're more than welcome to. But we're now up to just over 200 quid for the donations for Hallswood Animal Sanctuary tonight. So thank you so much again to everybody for donating. Really appreciate it. Do keep the donations rolling in. bit.ly/rollupquiz7. I'll share the link onto Twitter a bit later on as well. And yeah, I really appreciate all your support. All right, we have got 2 more rounds plus our bonus round for this evening. But before we do, I can reveal tonight's winner of the team name, the best team name. So of course the prizes for the best team name tonight are an animal-themed adult colouring book to match our theme of supporting the Animal Sanctuary tonight. So we'll get that over to you next week, and the winner for this evening is, drum roll please at home. Yeah, I can almost hear it. It's wonderful. The best team name tonight, voted by our panel of independent adjudicators, is Quiz Witty. That is a very good name. Well done. The prize is yours, so just get in touch on Discord or on Twitter a bit later on, or just email me at hello@rollup.social, and we'll get that prize out to you as soon as we can. Stay tuned for the prize draw, which is going to come after the 6th round tonight. Until then, let's get our quiz back on. Now, in round 5, we are going to have a puzzle round. So in this round, you are going to have to work out... Oh, we haven't done the poll. My goodness, I'm really not with it. Let's have a look at the poll. So are you going back to an office once this is over? Yes, it's quite an interesting spread, this. And like anytime we speak to people, it seems like actually quite a few people are quite happy to just stay working from home, or like have a much more chill working situation, which is quite nice to see. It'll be very interesting to see how we go. But yeah, it's a mixed result. Anywho, right, so onwards with the quiz. So yes, round 5 is going to be a puzzle round. You are going to have 4 answers, or 4 things that have happened in history, and you are going to have to put them in order from oldest to newest, or from the furthest back in history to the most recent in history. So all you'll need to do is drag the little answers around, put them into order, and hit the button when you're done. There are going to be only 5 questions in this round, but you're going to have a little bit longer to talk about them in your team, so you're going to have 90 seconds per question to answer the questions in this round. So I hope that makes sense. So all you've got to do is put the answers in order. And here we go. Question 1 of our puzzle round. Put these in order. Oh yeah, and you get double points. Isn't that nice? Double points if you get this right. So put these things in order of when they happened from furthest to most recent. Uruguay won the first FIFA World Cup. Spencer Gore won the first Wimbledon. Preston North End won the first Football League Championship. And Lottery, the horse, won the first Grand National. All you've got to do is just put these in the order that you think they happened, from oldest to newest, or oldest to most recent, and that's it. Bit of a tricky one there, but the correct answer is Lottery came first. So Lottery the horse won the first Grand National. Spencer Gore then won the first, goodness me, 3 glasses of wine. 3 glasses. So Grand National happened in 1839. Wimbledon was then in 1877. The first Football League was in 1889. And Uruguay, of course, won the first World Cup in 1930. So let's see which teams got that right. Crumpetshire Boys and We Was Robbed both got that one right and have moved up 2nd and 3rd place. Let's have a look at the second puzzle question. Again, you get double points if you get this one right. Put these in order. Again, from oldest to the most recent. John Lennon has the first UK #1 single as a solo artist. The Beatles disband. John Lennon marries Yoko Ono, and John Lennon dies. Put them in order from oldest to most recent. Okay, a little bit of a trickier one this time. Looks like we've got most of the answers in. Wow, it looks like, yeah, some of you got that one right. So only 3 teams got that one right. But yes, the order was John Lennon married Yoko Ono first. The Beatles disbanded. John Lennon died. And then he had the first UK #1 single as a solo artist. So Emilia Quistevez got that one right. That's put you around 7,000 points ahead of Crumpetshire Boys, which is a good lead. Crumpetshire Boys in 2nd. We Was Robbed still in that 3rd place, but it's very, very close between you and the Crumpetshire Boys there. Let's have a look at the 3rd puzzle question. Put these in order from the oldest to the most recent. Tom Baker plays Doctor Who. Colin Baker plays Doctor Who. Christopher Eccleston plays Doctor Who. Christopher. And Sylvester McCoy plays Doctor Who. Wow, I seriously had not had any wine when I wrote this. So let's see who got that one right. Tom Baker, of course, was the first of this set of Doctor Who's. Colin Baker came next. Sylvester McCoy after that. And Christopher Eccleston was the more recent of those Doctors. Let's see. We Was Robbed drops you there into 2nd place above the Crumpetshire Boys. Let's head straight on to the 4th question in our puzzle round for double points. Put these into order. Radio 2 starts broadcasting, CFAX goes live, BBC Radio Norfolk is launched, and BBC 2 on the TV starts broadcasting. Let's see what answers you've got. Wow, no one got that one right. Now, I think this might have been a bit too tricky. BBC Two actually started broadcasting first on TV in 1964. Radio 2 then started broadcasting 3 years later in 1967. I think it was a radio station on the World Service that was sort of rebranded into Radio 2. CFAX then started 1974, and Radio Norfolk was launched in 1980. So nobody got that one right. Oh, sorry about that. That was nasty. Let's go straight on to the last of our puzzle questions for double points if you get this one right. Put these into order. These ages, from oldest to most recent: Bronze Age, Stone Age, Iron Age, and Machine Age. Very good. Only one team managed to get that one wrong. So yes, the correct answer was actually Stone Age, then the Bronze Age, then the Iron Age, and then the Machine Age. And we've also had things like the Atomic Age, then the Information Age. I think we're now in the completely ballsed age. Patrol Pump, that has put you back into that third place. Still not too many points in it between you and Crumpet Shop Boys, but you have got only 2,000 and a bit points to go to get ahead of We Was Robbed. And Emilio Quiztevez, you are powering ahead with 42,000 points at the end of our 5th round. So well done to all the teams for that round. That was a bit of a tricky one, but it's nice to see a few right answers in one of those rounds for a change. I think they are quite tricky, so well played. Let's have a quick look at donations, because I think we've had another one or two come in. Yeah, we're at 225, so we only have 25 more quid to come in. So yeah, if you've got a couple of pennies rattling around in your wallet somewhere or in your piggy bank, and you fancy just giving that last £25 to Hallswood Animal Sanctuary, it would absolutely make my evening. I know it would make theirs, and yeah, it would make yours too. Clearly, to make yourself feel good that you've done something awesome for a local charity that are desperately in that need. So yeah, just head to bit.ly/rollupquiz7 and just give what you can. Alright, I think it's time that we head into our round 6, which is a round on, well actually it's just a general knowledge round on the subject of make or break. You're going to have 30 seconds to answer these questions. I think we've got a little bit of delay introduced into the broadcast, so what I might do is just try and ask the question a little bit before we hit the buttons to activate the time, to give you a little bit more time to answer. But hey, I am 3 glasses of wine in, so who knows? You know, all good intentions. Okay, so round 6, our first question. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that because I don't actually have the questions in front of me. Let me try that again. See, told you. 3 glasses down, and I don't even know how my computer works anymore. Right, okay, here we go. So the first question of our round 6. Which Polish businessman founded a cosmetics company in 1909 and is credited with popularizing the term makeup? I'll be honest, I didn't actually know that this was a real name. I just assumed it was a brand name. But yeah, it's Max Factor. Max Factor's a real person. Yeah, and apparently came up with the term makeup, and that's where it all comes from. So Emilia Quistevez, that's kept you in that top spot. We was robbed in second. No real change there at the top. The next question then, so our question 2, is which singer featured on the 2018 hit single by Mark Ronson, Nothing Breaks Like a Heart? Some good guesses there. Correct answer, of course, was Miley Cyrus. 7 teams managed to get that one right. Let's see if that's made any change at the top. None at all. Quizzicality didn't get that right, but Emilia Quistevez, We Was Robbed, Patrol Pump, and Crumpet Shop Boys, you're all still in the running in that first to fourth space there. Okay, next question in our 6th round. What is the standard colour of the cap that features the slogan, Make America Great Again? Obviously couldn't show the hat itself, but I hope you appreciate this alternative. Blue is not the right answer, I'm afraid. It's very, very red. Yes. Make America Great Again is a red hat. No change on the leaderboard there at all, but 3 players have got the last 4 questions right, so well done to those teams. Next question. Broadcast between 1991 and 2002, the TV show Big Break was themed around which sport? Very fast. Very fast answers there. I think snooker might be my new favourite sport. I'm going to learn. Can't learn the rules. Just I shouldn't laugh because I know that you're trying to enter really quickly, but that is a brilliant answer. Oh, and Emilia Christopher, I think he got that one wrong. Oh dear. So that, I mean, fortunately, you've got enough of a lead that you're doing all right. But that's, oh, very good. Okay, next question. Oh dear. Right, I just composed myself. Next question. I can make you smarter. I can make you happy. I can make you rich, and I can make you thin. Are all books by who? Good luck with the spelling on this one as well. It's a bit tricky. Can't even know. Can Alan Carr? Great answers. No, the correct answer, of course, is Paul McKenna, who is some sort of weird psychology magician. Emilia Quiztevez, yeah, nice. Still keeping that top spot. No change at the top, but Quizwitty have got the last 6 questions right. And you're really creeping up close now to the Crumpet Shop Boys, so you never know. You could just pip them on the next question, which is... used in TV shows such as Fleabag, if a character talks directly to the audience, they are said to be breaking what? Very good. I didn't really think of the 4th with the spelling there, which is a bit of a shame because I can see that a couple of people did put that. I tried to cover it with the writing, but yeah, the 4th wall is the right answer. If you did write the word for with a 4 at the beginning, give yourself a moral point. I apologise for not thinking of that misspelling, but yeah, that is the correct answer. So Emilia Quiztevez, that is keeping you in that top spot. Actually, no change there at all in the leaderboard. So let's have a look at the next question then. The song Make 'Em Laugh first featured in which 1952 musical film? Gave you all a bit of a visual clue there as well. So yeah, the correct answer was, of course, Singing in the Rain. Yeah. Nothing more to say about that, really. Quizwitty moving back into that 4th spot with a very good answer streak. We was robbed, gaining points again after I think you've missed points out on the last one for misspelling, but not really misspelling 4th. Next question, I guess. The clavicle is the most commonly broken bone in the human body. By what name is the clavicle more commonly known? Shoulder blade isn't right, but it's very close. It's the collarbone. The collarbone, of course, very flimsy and cracky. And yeah, no change again on the leaderboard there. But all of you got that right, I think, on the leaderboard. Next question then. A top 10 hit single for Adele in 2010. Who wrote the song Make You Feel My Love? Let's see what we've got. There's some good guesses in there. Like the top one. Correct answer, of course, was Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan wrote the song Make You Feel My Love. And what has that done at the top? We was robbed in second place still. 3 questions in a row. That's good, but not quite enough to just pip the top spot there. Patrol Pump in 3rd place, Quizwitty in 4th, and Crumpet Shop Boys in 5th. As we go into the last question of our round 6 this evening, before we have my super special fun bonus round, which may be not safe for work, and you may wish to, I forgot to mention this earlier, usher the children out of the room for that one if you are so inclined. But yeah, before we get there, here's the last question of our round 6 on tonight's roll-up pub quiz. Good luck. In 1947, Chuck Yeager became the first person to officially break what? Now, it's not technically the right answer, but I have allowed the speed of sound. But yes, the answer is the sound barrier. He broke the sound barrier. And again, no change at all at the top. Emilio Quiztevez, you are still in that top spot. You are about 2,500 points away from We Was Robbed. There is still all to play for. You could still get up there and win that competition, We Was Robbed. It's very, very close. Patrol Pump, you are also still in the running there with 43,000 points. Quiz Witty in 4th place. And Crumpet Shop Boys, that's a great name, in that 5th spot. Let's have a look at the overall leaderboard as well. Quizicality V2 in 6th spot. Here for Crumpets in 7. B or Bees in 8th spot, and Wounded Knee in 9, with Pinky and the Brains bringing up the rear in that 10th place, which is also last. Sorry about that. I think you got the same number of correct answers actually as Wounded Knee, just not quite fast enough. You're very, very close though, you two. So the last spot is also heavily contested. So just one final call then tonight for the donations. If you haven't donated yet and you have enjoyed this evening, I would really, really appreciate it if you would just head along to the URL that you can see on your screen. So bit.ly/rollupquiz7. I would just appreciate anything you can give. So let's see if we can get over that £250 target tonight. Like I always say, you know, if you went to a pub quiz in the real world with pubs reopening soon, you may be able to. Who knows? I might be out of business. I may not be doing this for too much longer if all the pub quizzes reopen. But you know, you would be paying a couple of quid to enter those quizzes, and I just think that, you know, while we're all stuck here in this weird sort of limbo lockdown thing, that it's nice to just see if we can give back and you know, give that money to the people that need it most. So, you know, if you do have a few quid, then do just head along to bit.ly/rollupquiz7 and give what you can. If we can just nudge that over that £250 target, that would just be incredible. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody for donating tonight, and thank you so much for your support over the last couple of months. You know, like I have said before, I really enjoy doing these, and I really hope you enjoy it too. You know, do tell your friends and help them to come along. I know lots of people are doing their own quizzes at the moment with their families and things, and I'm kind of encouraging them to, yeah, actually, we can just do the quiz for you. You can just have fun with each other on a you know, a hangout or a phone call or whatever you like, really. So, you know, it's a really nice way, I think, to enjoy a Friday night. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And thank you again so much for all your support over the last few months. And I really couldn't have, you know, we're raising all this money together. So, you know, like I say, thank you so much. Okay, and before we head into our bonus round, it is time to reveal the winner of our Crumpets. Yes! The Crumpetorium, by the way, are a local business. I think they're actually based in Dereham or thereabouts, and they provide crumpets to the local area, and they're very delicious. I'm going to show you their Instagram page because it is quite wonderful. And they essentially provide, they do sort of different flavoured crumpets. They do things like Nutella flavoured and cheese flavoured and all sorts of things. They're very, very lovely looking things. And yes, we have a pack of 6 of these, of the flavour of your choice, which will be delivered to your home next week for you to enjoy. So if you, I mean, yeah, you've played tonight, which means you're in it to win it. So let's find out who the winners of our crumpets are this evening, shall we? Here's our random wheel of spinny names. Let's do this thing. Good luck, everyone. And the winner is... It's Bees! Bees! You have won crumpets. Congratulations. Please do just get in touch and we will sort out that prize for you. And enjoy your crumpets. I think we'll have to... I'm expecting Instagrams. I'm expecting that we need pictures. If you actually get... I don't know when they'll arrive. They might actually arrive sort of Thursday, Friday next week. In which case, you might have to actually make them and like... Oh yeah, we're not roll-up quizzing next week. That would be weird. If you get them around the week after, of course, then you could just make them and, you know, have them on your platter for the roll-up pub quiz the next time round. But congratulations, well done, and enjoy your crumpets. Okay, so we still have a few more points in the game to win as we go into our bonus round. Our bonus round this week is a name that object round. All you have to... I'm going to show you an object. There's 5 questions in this round. All you have to do is name the object. Some of them are brand names, or in fact they're all brand names, so they do have an actual name. And if you get the name right, then obviously you will win the points. And if you're fastest, you'll win the... you'll get the most points. Actually, I don't think I need to really say anything more than that. I think you can probably guess what's coming. Yes, these are all devices for pleasure, and yes, all you need to do is give me the name of said device for pleasure. We're going to start with one that's fairly famous, so you might get that one, and after that we're going to go into some more obscure ones. Good luck, everybody. Yes, these points still do count towards the total. So the winner at the end of our bonus round tonight will win, of course, our £50 Amazon voucher sponsored by us at the user story this week. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. What's the name of this? It has a very specific name. If you can get it right, then yeah. I'm kind of just looking forward to the funny answers, to be perfectly honest. Just one more team to answer. Yeah, I think most of you are going to know what this one is. Am I going to accept rabbit? I'm not going to accept rabbit, I'm afraid. I needed the full name, which of course is a rampant rabbit. That is the probably the most famous pleasuring device that you will find on the market. We Was Robbed managed to get in there quite quickly, and they've just closed the gap very, very slightly there between them and Amelia Quistevez. Patrol Pump, you're still in that 3rd place. Going to get a little bit more obscure now. What is this called? Why is it wet? Like, why is it so wet? Oh no, don't answer that. Not many teams seem to know what this is, so quite looking forward to the fun answers here. Yeah, this one, of course, is for lady stimulation, and bum stapler is a good a good one. Too scared to Google. Shower snake. Yes, liked that answer. This is called the Wee Vibe. Yes, it's a little vibrating, weird little snaky thing. And yeah, nope. I don't know. Okay, let's head on to the next one. No one's gotten that one right. Ain't no one moving on the leaderboard there. What is the name of this? See, I can just hear all of you with your families, with your mums and dads and friends all having a nice chat. And oh, Colin, how about we join this this quiz this evening? Oh yes, that would be nice, dear. It looks like a lot of fun. Why don't we do that? Ooh, well, I'm not sure what this salad spinner is about, but it is not a whisk. It's also not a pestle. Yeah, so this is a bowling pin, big blue, that's a nice one. Kong, that's a good one. Excalibur. Some great answers. I will definitely screenshot these answers and put them up later because I think they're just brilliant. Yes, the actual answer for this is gyrator, because it's sort of on a ball. It's sort of a ball so that you can move around on it, I guess. Yeah, yeah, there's no moving on the leaderboard here at all. I feel like Emilio Quistevez might win this because they're just... I mean, if anybody gets any questions right here, I'll be amazed, to be perfectly honest. But, yeah. What's this weird vibrating pebble thing called? What's that? I mean, to be honest, it looks like an Apple mouse with a design on it. But it apparently isn't. And I shouldn't have been trying to use it for that. So, yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm just going to put my camera on for a second, because the thing that's, like, you could have that in your bathroom. Like, legit, you could have that in your bathroom, and no one would know what that was. They'd just think, actually, no, because they might think it was a soap. And that wouldn't be good, would it? Oh. It's not getting my hands clean, dear. Yeah. Slightly worried that somebody on Discord... Oh, Harry has just said, I think that's the Wi-Fi one, which, like... yeah. Might be. Don't know. Stoner, that's a good one. Buttstone, bum soap, fun pebble. That's a good one. Fun pebble. It's called a Lilonia. Because it's some sensual device or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's Lilonia. Anyway, we're now on to the last of our questions. I'm really disappointed that nobody has got any of these right. I thought that some of you at least would know at least one of these, because they're, you know, famous brands apparently of these things. I don't know. The last one is a gentleman stimulator, in fact, not a lady stimulator, let's say. And yes, so I thought I'd try and be at least slightly inclusive, because most of them haven't been to go in stuff, whereas this is to have put stuff in. So yes, what is the name of this gentleman stimulator? It's kind of like a... So it's just to describe it, it's like a tube, silicon tube. The plastic bit sort of opens out, apparently, and the sort of buttons on it are... you sort of push them in. I guess it's like playing a trumpet. So that exists, and that's a thing that you know now. Yeah. it probably isn't the first one you're going to think of, because there's a brand that does these sorts of things, and it's not that. Yeah. Again, if anybody gets this right, I will be amazed. Oh, this isn't the worst one, right? Someone's just asked if I started the quiz to justify my browser history. Yes, I have. Dyson Airblade. That's very good. Fleshlight is the one I thought you'd say, but no. Gentleman's Trumpet I did very like. But no, it's obviously the Tenga Flip. Like, obviously. So that means that we're at the end of our quiz. So it remains for me to say, again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've had fun. I have. It's been brilliant. We've raised lots of money for charity again. We'll see if we can get that last 25 quid over the line for our animal sanctuary at Hallswood. In the meantime, have a lovely couple of weeks. And here is our podium. So in third place, we've got Patrol Pump with 44,000 points. Second place this week is We Was Robbed. We were robbed again at 47,000 points. And our first place team, of course, is Emilio Quiztevez. Well done. Very well done. Thank you all so much again for playing tonight. I really hope you've had fun and enjoyed it. And yeah, stay safe out there. Don't go to the pub tomorrow because that would be crazy. Wear a mask, wash your hands, all that kind of squit. And yeah, have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye, everybody!